Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to turn to the east and give all thanks to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I'd like to proceed with the lesson. We to give it up honors to the apostles and not as a great millstone. I just wanted to get into, spiritual powers, man. It's always a faith booster for brothers in this truth, man. I'm going to play this video and speak a little bit on it, man. But you know what? Let me open up with this precept first. Psalm chapter 110, verse 3, and it reads, Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. And this is concerning you so-called niggas, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are of the 144,000 elect men. I'll go ahead and play this, man. This is what, the elect are going to receive, man.
Spiritual power. What is it? It is the power to manipulate the elements at will, just by a very thought. The power comes from on high, power directly from the supreme source. And that source is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushai.
Where you at? I'm on that radar.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Here I come.
Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushai.
Unstoppable powers, terrible powers that you just don't want to cross. You got your local bad boy, and he's got a gun and nobody wants to fuck with him, right? But eventually someone does fuck with him and kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? Or he gets shut up and he has to go to hospital. Now imagine if Superman was on your block. It'd be fucking game over, man. That's true power, man. It's unthinkable, and it's completely unthinkable. There's no thing. You can't shoot him. What are you gonna do? Okay, and there ain't no kryptonite, because our kryptonite is sin, and we ain't ever gonna commit sin. So what you gonna do? There's nothing you can do.
Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushai.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
You can see, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna come. Look at. They see it to watch later, man. Are you on that purge list? And that's the 2/3 list right there, man. The 2/3 is gonna come back. And fuck shit up, man.
Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushai.
I want to remind you that there's a power far greater than a gun. It's called spiritual power. The ability to use your mind. And that's the kind of power that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to give us. Those of us who really believe in this knowledge, this truth, and are faithful and sincere.
Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Our power lies.
See, Psalm 110 and 3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy youth. It's like the people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. Psalms 110:2, the Lord shall send the rod of my strength out of Zion, rule thou in the midst of thine enemies, man. You know, we're gonna put BTA to Esau Edom, man. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and I'll start at verse 6. His gold in the furnace hath he tried and received them as a burnt offering. Talking about the elect, man. Verse 7, and in the time of the visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble, man. You know, running fast, man, like, you know, Quicksilver, you know, with the Flash. Things, Marvel characters, DC characters, you know. Verse 8, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, shall reign forever, man. You know, this is coming, man. You know, having the power of, you know, Quicksilver, man. Get that real quick. Quicksilver scene, man. You know, this is always a classic right here. And I'll just play a little short. No, that's not the one that I wanted. Let's get this one right here.
Travelers swear by this one trick.
What's up with Mom?
She's been scrolling travel advice for hours. Now she's got influencer brain.
Hashtag paid partner! Mom, you gotta use Kayak. They compare hundreds of sites so you always get your trip right.
Kayak. Got that right.
Mama's back, fam.
No helmet.
Fair use, fair use. You know, this is for entertainment purposes only. You know, educational purposes only. Fair use, fair use. Go ahead and show this video real quick.
I couldn't disobey you even if I wanted.
I'm never getting inside of that head again. I need your word, Eric.
Nobody move! Hold it right there!
Charles?
Don't move! Hands up, or we will shoot!
Freeze him, Charles.
I can't.
Hands up!
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Man, that's spiritual power right there, man. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua is going to bless his men, his elect men, with that power, man, and it's soon to come. You know, like the scriptures say, you know, perform great miracles as Yahweh did, man, and even greater miracles, man. You know, but with that, I hope that lesson was a faith booster and edifying to the hopeful elect. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Kakadash, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua.